Stop for a moment. Just one moment. Close your eyes and think about your morning today. What was the first thought that entered your mind? Was it stress about work? Was it anxiety about that deadline? Was it the feeling that you're already falling behind and the day hasn't even started yet? Most of us are running a race that has no finish line. More money, more success, more validation from the world. But at night, when you finally put your head on the pillow, a question quietly appears. I have so much, then why do I feel so empty inside? If this question has ever crossed your mind even once, then today's video is for you. We are going to talk about a man who had no army, no wealth, no political power, but his words have outlasted empires. Introduction to the core idea and author. His name was Lao Tzu. It means the old master. He was just a simple librarian in ancient China. But inside this ordinary man existed an extraordinary wisdom. Before he disappeared into the desert, he left behind a small book of 81 short poems. That book is called the Tao Te Ching. And what does it say? It says that everything you have been taught about success, about strength, about life itself, might be backwards. It says that the water that flows quietly is stronger than the rock that stands rigid. It says that the tree that bends survives the storm, while the mighty oak comes crashing down. Today, 2,500 years later, these poems still have the power to shake you awake. So let's begin this journey. Let's explore the 5 most powerful lessons from Lao Tzu that can bring peace back into your chaotic life. Lesson 1. The strength of water. Lesson 1. Be like water. In our world, strength has a very clear definition. It means being tough. It means never backing down. It means standing your ground no matter what. We admire the person who fights back, who raises their voice, who never shows weakness. Lao Tzu asks us to look at water. Water is the softest substance in the world. You cannot even hold it in your hand. It has no shape of its own. It flows around anything in its path. And yet, this same soft water can carve grand canyons out of solid rock. It can wear down the hardest stone over time. It never fights. It never rushes. It just flows, patiently, persistently, and it always reaches the ocean. Think about your own life. How many times do you try to solve problems by being rigid, by arguing with your boss, by forcing your partner to agree with you, by refusing to let go of a grudge? Lao Tzu says, be like water. Learn to bend so you don't break. Learn to adapt so you can flow around obstacles. The softest thing in the world can overcome the hardest thing. That is the paradox of true strength. Lesson 2. The art of effortless action. Wu Wei, doing without doing. The modern world has a mantra. You hear it everywhere. Work harder, grind, hustle, never stop. We believe that if we aren't exhausted at the end of the day, we haven't done enough. We are constantly forcing things to happen. Lao Tzu introduced a concept called Wu Wei. It translates to effortless action or doing without doing. This is not laziness. It is not sitting on the couch doing nothing. It is about acting in perfect harmony with the moment, without forcing, without struggling. Think of a farmer. He plants the seed, he waters it, he gives it sunlight. But does he go out every morning and pull the plant upwards to make it grow faster? No, that would kill it. He does his part and then he trusts the natural process. He acts but without force. Now look at your relationships. Are you forcing someone to love you? Look at your career. Are you forcing a promotion by burning out? Wu Wei is about doing your part with sincerity and then letting go of the result. It is about trusting the flow of life. When you stop forcing, things often fall into place on their own. Lesson 3. The power of empty space. The usefulness of the empty. Look around your home. It is full of things. Look at your phone. It is full of apps and notifications. Look at your mind. It is full of thoughts, worries, plans, and regrets. We are terrified of emptiness. We think being empty means being lacking, being worthless. Lao Tzu says the opposite. He says the value is in the emptiness. Look at a clay pot. Its usefulness is not in the clay walls. Its usefulness is in the empty space inside. That emptiness is what holds the water. Look at a room. The value is not in the walls or the ceiling. The value is in the empty space where you can sit, live, and breathe. If your mind is completely full all the time, where is the space for peace to enter? Where is the space for a new idea, for a moment of calm? Lao Tzu teaches us to create emptiness. Declutter your home, declutter your mind, sit in silence for a few minutes every day. In that emptiness, you will find a richness that no possession can give you. Lesson 4. The Trap of Desire. Know when you have enough. When we were children, a small chocolate could make us happy. Now we have so much more, but that joy is missing. Why? Because desires are a trap. They never end. You get the phone you wanted. Within a week, you see a newer model and your happiness fades. You get the promotion you dreamed of. Within a month, you are stressed about the next one. It is a race where the finish line keeps moving further away. Lao Tzu said, "He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough." This does not mean you should have no ambition. It means understanding the difference between a need and a greed. When you are constantly chasing the next thing, you miss the beauty of what you already have. Stop running for a moment. Look at your life. You have food, shelter, people who care about you. Maybe, just maybe, you already have enough. True wealth is realizing this. Lesson 5. The leader who leads best. The invisible leader. What comes to your mind when you think of a leader? Someone with a loud voice, someone who gives orders, someone who stands in front of crowds taking credit. Lao Tzu had a very different idea. He said the best leader is the one people barely notice. When the work is done, the people say, "We did it ourselves." Think about a gardener. He doesn't shout at the plants to grow. He simply provides the right conditions: good soil, water, sunlight. The plants grow on their own. A true leader is like that gardener. They create an environment where others can flourish. They guide without controlling. They support without taking credit. In your own life, whether at work or at home, true leadership is not about being the loudest. It is about empowering others. When you let go of the need to be the boss, you become a true leader. So, what is Lao Tzu really teaching us? He is not teaching us how to get more. He is teaching us how to need less. He is not teaching us how to fight harder. He is teaching us how to flow better. He is reminding us that we are human beings, not human doings. We need stillness. We need silence. We need space. The world will always tell you to run faster. Lao Tzu tells you to sit still and listen to the river inside you. Tonight, before you sleep, ask yourself these questions. Just be honest. Am I living my life, or am I just living the life that others expect from me? If I lost everything I'm running after, would I still be okay? When was the last time I truly felt at peace without wanting anything? If the answers disturb you a little, that is good. That is the first step. That is Lao Tzu waking you up. The path of the Tao is simple, but it is not easy. It asks you to let go of control. It asks you to trust life. It asks you to be like water. If today's video touched your heart in any way, if even one of these lessons made you stop and think, please share your experience in the comments. Which of these 5 lessons spoke to you the most? I would genuinely love to know. And if you know someone who is tired, who is stressed, who needs to hear this message of peace, please share this video with them. Sometimes a few words of ancient wisdom can change everything. Thank you for watching. Take a deep breath and have a peaceful day ahead.